I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes.
We are live at Falcor Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you.
He is Rocky Marsh. The Galveston Giant himself, Jack Johnson, the unapologetic first ever black heavyweight champion.
Just take note. Look at the reach. Look how much they're giving away in this fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting out. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counterpunch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nope, that jab not going to score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And miss with the jab. Perfect counter shot. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do you train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. These punches coming from every angle. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We're about to witness history. The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What they do? What they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter shot lands. Beautiful counter punch. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. That right hook catching air. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until you're...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Marciano fighting to survive. He's never been knocked out. A much better game plan here.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Oh my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he gonna do to get out of this trouble? I thought that was gonna be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. They exchange punches. Nobody home with that hook. How about that time counter shot? They both want the knockout. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
Dominance, without a doubt, make it look so easy.
Focus, get your mind back on the draw. Great round, now relax. Good work out there, the tough work. This fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fighting.
Great work. Stay focused, don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
A minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. Let's get out there, get your buck.
Good work. Stay focused, don't let him back.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. How did they not go down?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. want to think of holding on here for a minute. His stamina is off the charts. And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now pulled it right there. Can you believe this? The legend himself, Jack Johnson, is about to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is still...
And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Holding nothing back here in the round. There's a counter shot. Stamina is off the charts. He threw a punch and just got countered. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Just misses with that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. The Galveston Giant in real trouble now. I don't believe... I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here. This is the beginning of round 6. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Incredible work rate. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweight. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
And Jack Johnson is dazed. I don't believe it. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. Corner might be thinking about stopping it. Round 7, here we go. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't land that jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Catch and shoot. Rocky Marciano, few have been better. One of the greatest of all time.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab doesn't find a home. Straight right just misses. It's all offense all the time. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Johnson in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line.
And there's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last rounds. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
What a stunner! Jack Johnson goes to the canvas. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's not ever hope.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Oh, my word! Jack Johnson on the defense. What's he going to do to get out of this trouble? And right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Throws the jab, but does not score. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we continue.
So the judges can't make up their mind. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous, the things that were said were ridiculous, but these two fighters were evenly matched, and this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, we're going to do it all over again.